Welcome to the Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy Macko Scott, the man Russian.
And I'm East Salim on Taylor Street.
And this segment is called I Heart Hoops. do the saying, I Heart Hoops. Y'all know we love this basketball thing, man. We love it so much, we just started doing podcasting. Guess what, man? We need y'all to like, subscribe, share for this podcast. Action E, my homie E.
Hey.
It's our hoops, man. Let's get into this C-Red. E, you got on. That's a nice Bulls joint you got on.
This is one of those classic hockey, aka style, vintage Scottie Pippen. Shout out to Scottie Pippen, you feel me?
Oh, shout out Pippen. Hey, since you got on a Pippen joint, let me just say shout out Scottie Pippen Jr., who got his first triple-double. And the United Center,
and he was like, I believe, the first player since Scottie Pippen to do what he did, the stats that he pulled. So I think it was
he couldn't wait to steal my shell. He couldn't wait to steal my shell.
Go ahead.
You got it on. Go ahead. You got the jersey on. Go ahead.
Over 80% shooting. You know what I'm saying? For the young man junior. With the rebounds and whatever. There was a raw stat. I don't know all the stats. I know he was 80% of something else, but
he's
got the child.
He'll do his homework. He'll be doing his homework. I'll be trying to tell a couple pads. He be trying to ride the bandwagon. I'm trying to tell him he got to step his game up. Step his game up. But yeah, Scottie Pippen Jr., shout out him, man. He killing the Memphis right now by Ja Morant. This is our hoops. But get to see Red, man. It's Bulls. Shout out to the Bulls. I want to say this right here. Bulls, beginning of the season, it's all about in-season tournament play. It's all about cup play and who going to make it to Vegas.
Yes.
And, man, that C-Red ride been a little shaky, 8-11, but we win it in season games, yo. We beat the number one team in our group. Atlanta Hawks was the number one team. Yeah. We beat them, followed up with a win, with another win the other day, and against Washington.
We watched
it in season, so we 2-1 in season play. We lost to Cleveland, but Cleveland is
like they hurt.
Cleveland ain't doing too good in season. So I want to shout out the Bulls for being tapped first. Matter of fact, being in first place in Group C in season play.
Yeah, that's just that.
Yeah, chill. We don't have a lot to drink about no more on the show. So it's been, shout out to the Bulls,
man.
But being 2-1, they took down Atlanta. But question I want to ask you, C-Red, Joe, why the Bulls so successful in season play? Like, what's going on with that?
Man, the main reason why for me is that it's their style of play. The style of play that the Bulls already been playing all year is the same style of play what the in-season does. I mean, we talking up and down like an elevator. They just moving like pace to pace. Bulls one of the top pacing teams in the league and one of the top scoring teams in the league.
Right.
So it makes sense for them. They don't got no defense. Plus, in season, ain't no running the clock out. Like, it's about points. So it's about who has the best points plus minus difference at the end. You can have the same record, and if you blew your teams out because of points, you go to Vegas possibly. So
Bulls decent. They plus 15 point minus. As far as in-season go, they like top 5 out of all the teams in in-season play with a plus 15 point plus minus. But man, I really like how Kobe White been playing. Honestly, like he been hot and he been like consistent.
Yeah. And
I really like how Vooch been playing. I really like
consistent.
He been consistent. His spacing. He an old guy.
Yeah.
He an old guy, so it's like, man, he able to use his smarts a lot better. His basketball IQ a lot better since the mob been gone. And in season, those games really mean something. And that style of play fit them. And I kind of like how they been going in season play. How they really been looking.
I feel like we got an identity. It seems like we got an identity on offense. Defensively, we still terrible, horrific, but offensively at least we're gonna put it to you where man, you gotta you might score on us, but we're gonna score on you too.
This the thing about the Bulls defense right here. So they don't protect the rim, right?
Exactly.
So the Bulls don't protect the rim. But the thing about not protecting the rim in today's NBA is a lot of people don't even attack the rim. So you look at points in the paint. Bulls might lose that points in the paint battle, but we fighting against the 3-point line.
Well, they talk about that too. That was their other Achilles heel. Like, you know, it was always the layups and the threes. You know, they always get bombs dropped on them. So it's not just been. You might not have known this year, but you know, it's been the bombs too that's been dropped.
Of course, the threes. People hit threes. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we got perimeter defense. That's what I was gonna say. Like, we don't protect the rim, right? We don't protect the rim well because we got Vooch and we got a couple of young guys and we small in size. Right. Like Tone say, we ain't thick. He got a couple of ex-thick chicks that's sticking to everybody on the board. Shout out, Tone. He comes to the show pretty soon. Cash out, brother. Shout y'all out. So we don't protect the rim, but giving up the 3-ball, like, we got some of the best perimeter defenders. So at this point, right now, we just kind of laxing on it. It ain't. We can tell. I can tell the player that is not coached because we more concerned about getting our shots off, getting our guys off to a great start. Ayo, we gotta make sure he hitting the J and going downhill with the drive. Kobe White, we gotta make sure the jump shot is falling. Zach LaVine, we gotta make sure the jump shot is falling. Josh Giddey, we gotta make sure he's doing the things it take because we didn't see in times in this season, like, once they get going and that mix get going, the Bulls is hard to stop, bro. Like, we can really make some noise in a season tournament. Like, they hard to stop when that mix get going. And the thing is, when is they gonna get going? How do they get going? How do they stay consistent and getting it going? That's where I'm hung up at with the Bulls right now. Like, I don't know, some days they, like, the other day they turned it on late and beat the brakes off Washington. Today, they look like a day school and don't care about what's going on in Orlando.
So they're not in season, too. So that's just, it seems like the Bulls play better during the in season. That's what it's really all about right now. Like, I've been saying all year, they got rid of DeRozan for a reason and Caruso. They was kind of really trying to blow up the team, but we still, LaVine costs too much. And
can't trade him.
So the more they keep playing good like that, they keep being efficient like that, you're going to start seeing teams looking for Vooch that's hitting every shot that he putting up.
Right.
And LaVine, he's not injured. If he's healthy and he's going on a streak of games, like, you might see us do what we keep doing, trade, get some draft picks, and then continue this flow of this, like we say, from 12 through 8 seed, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. They're going to stay like a little bit under 500.
They definitely play him.
A little bit under 500. That's why I feel like they're more projected to go over that 25 game mark that we've been talking about because it's just what I'm seeing right now. Teams like Washington, they play 3 times. And there's a couple more of those squads out there.
They 8-11. So, I mean, if they keep this pace up, they're 8-11 out of these last 20 games. Whatever. So, if it's 4 quarters, the first quarter they did their job. The next, if they do their job and stay on pace, they're gonna win 32 games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're still under 35 games, but it's a little more than 25.
Right.
Because I didn't see them winning 25 games by week 2.
Right.
I didn't see them winning 25 games in week 2.
And they're gonna lose the streak, or some way, somehow.
Somehow. But I think I love the cup.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I love the cup.
Go ahead.
When you see that court painted. These boys is coming. They know it's time to play some basketball. When you see that ugly court out there, all blue, all red, all whatever color, you know them boys is coming to play some ball. That's all I was going to let them know.
Yep. And next up, Friday, Bulls versus Celtics. The Bulls got a chance, an opportunity to clinch. They already first seed. We only got one more game left. So if we beat Boston this Friday, we clinch. We going to Vegas.
Bulls in Vegas?
They playing against Boston. That was my other team, that I predicted that was going to get out the hole because they lost to Atlanta the first game. So the odds, they gave Boston that high odds. And now they won 2 straight. They're 2-1. If they beat Chicago, they'd be 3-1.
Right.
So that's
Chicago, Atlanta, and Boston all 2-1.
Yeah. Exactly. And because we beat Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's really about. If we beat Boston, we in there like somewhere. Unless Cleveland is fast somewhere, somehow get through whatever storm they got to go through. And I don't know who else they got left, but they won at once, so they got a couple more games.
They can't lose either.
Then it's going to come from point differential type mode.
Yeah, and we do it pretty decent with points.
Exactly.
But let's get into the cup. Let's get into our hopes a little bit. Put C-Red to bed. Bulls doing pretty good at any season. Let's get into the cup a little bit more.
Let's get into it.
Switch from the cup. What's your hot team? Who else doing good?
Man,
in cup play?
Hot teams. You know what I want to do? It's not just hot, but these guys, they are scorching hot. Not just in season, but they hot just in regular season as well. We talking about Houston. Houston stand up. You know, Houston has landed Rockets. Man, they went crazy out here. They 3-0 in the cup. And congratulations to kudos to them because they are the clinch. You know what I'm saying? At being 3-0. So, and they are forced to be reckoned with. Man, they got a team last year was knocking on the door around 10th, 11th seed. And so to jump.